Hi, today we are going to create a secret code. But first, I want you to think about the character trait of the day. And the character trait of the day today is being mentally awake. Now, what does it mean to be mentally awake? Well, when you are doing your best, asking questions, and learning, you are being mentally awake. Now, when you're not in school and you continue to learn new things, that's another way to be mentally awake. Maybe you're reading books or something like that to continue to learn new things. Now, think about it. What are some other things you can do to stay mentally awake when you are not at school? Maybe talk to your family about things you can do to continue to stay mentally awake. We're going to learn how to use a secret code called the K-2nd code. Now, listen, let's imagine that you're a secret agent and you're on a secret mission. How would you communicate with your fellow secret agents? You'd have to have a secret code. Secret codes have been around for many, many years. Spies use secret code. The military uses secret code to send messages that they don't want the enemy to see. Captains on ships will raise flags to send signals to other ships to know if maybe they need help or something like that. The kind of secret code that you're going to learn right now is something that we call the K-2nd code. Okay? I'm going to show you how to do it. You're going to need a piece of paper and something to write with. So if you don't have one, pause the video, grab a sheet of paper, get a pen or a pencil or a marker or whatever, something to write with, okay? All right, so this is an example of what we call the K-2nd code here, and you can see it's kind of like the first two are kind of like a tic-tac-toe board, and the next two are kind of like X's, and you can see how we've written letters of the alphabet in each spot there. So if you need to pause this video and copy this down, this is going to be the key to your code. This is going to show you how to break the code or to read the code if you receive a message in the K-2nd code. And how it works is each letter this is the symbol basically for each letter. So you can see the letter A is the letter the letter A is this symbol right here. And then over here you've got the letter J, which is that symbol with the dot on it. So the code here would be that symbol just without the letter A. So if you receive a message in the K-2nd code, for example, here's a message right down here, you would take this symbol and you would move it, look and see what it matches up with up here. So for example, here's our message right down here, right? Okay, let's try to crack that one. What is this first symbol right here? You see that bracket the way it looks? Where do you see that bracket up here? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, see it right by the D there. See, take out that letter D right there, and there's that bracket. So this bracket right here represents the letter D. Now, let's look at this next bracket. It's going the opposite way with a dot in it. Where do you see a bracket that looks exactly the same, going that exact same direction with a dot in it? It's right here next to the O. So that tells you that this first word is D-O, do, okay? So I want you to pause the video or write this down. See if you can break the rest of the code. Where do you see this up here? This sideways arrow, if you will, with a dot in it. Do you see that anywhere over here by any chance? Do you see this bracket with the dot in it? That looks kind of similar to that one. Here is an arrow looking thing with no dot in it. So the key is to match these up with the code up here and see if you can translate this, and then you can send your own secret code to anyone using this key right here. All you have to do is basically take out the letters and that becomes your code. All right? It's a little bit tricky. You might have to practice this one to get the hang of it. Once you practice this one, I believe you will get the hang of it. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed working on today's challenge, and please come back tomorrow for another challenge. Thanks.